All right, listen, boom. I wanted to talk about this quickly, yeah. I see something that was it Ticketmaster put up.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, we saying.
Oh shit!
No vaccine, no entry. That's
Mark of the beast.
That's gonna be the new thing on the flyer now. That's gonna be the new thing on the flyer. No vaccine, no entry. So basically, Ticketmaster are saying, yeah, when they put on a thing for like festivals or shows or whatever it may be, Brixton Academy or whatnot, now you got to show some type of certificate that you've had the vaccine before you could touch the dance.
Or that you have had a COVID test and you don't have it.
Right.
One or the other.
Okay. And then I was thinking to myself, do you ever remember listening to Pirate Radio, yeah? And then you heard like, yeah, Splackavelli presents Uptown Splat. And then you start hearing, you know, security, tight but polite. Yeah. You know, smart dress, smart and sexy.
No prize.
Yeah, no tracksuit. Smart trainers allowed. No vaccine, no entry. That's the thing now. That's the thing now. How you lot feeling about that?
I'm not on it.
Oh,
They're gonna be way too much. What's the refund policy on this thing? I need all of my money back.
Everything.
I'm not going.
Reparations, it all.
I'll watch it on Snapchat. It's fine. I'll watch
it on Snapchat.
I'll watch it on Snapchat, man. I'm not going.
If it's getting to that point, it's gonna get to a point of they'll probably start saying, "Oh yeah, you can't bank here unless you've got. Yeah. You can't do this unless you've got." So, fam, this is some scary shit. Like, we're witnessing it happening.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's getting more fucked every single day.
Well, remember the Oyster card?
Yeah.
So the Oyster card was like, oh, here's a cheaper alternative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can still pay the other way, right? But this is a cheaper alternative. Then it was like, this is a very cheaper alternative. Yeah. Because now it's starting to think. Next minute now, it's either you're paying a tenner to get to one place and come back, or it's £1.50 on the Oyster card. It's up to you. You still have a choice. Yeah. There's still a choice in it. And then it gets to a point of, yeah, we're just getting rid of the money on the bus now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can still pay on the train, no? But if you want, there's a cheaper alternative.
I remember going on the bus and you'll be like, I got a 20 note. Calm, I'm going to get on for free. Because dude would be like, no change.
Right.
And you just get on.
Lit. I remember them days.
No change.
Yeah, man.
Get on calm. I don't know what's going to happen next, bruv.
So let me ask you this here, because this is where I'm confused.
Go on.
If every country is having a different approach to the COVID situation, that means if I want to go to a festival in Germany, but they say I have to have the COVID test, but in England I don't have to have the COVID test, what do I do from here? Do I have to convert? Do I have to, like, by law, do something that another country says I don't have to do if I'm going to that festival to watch? If I'm making any sense. So now people that, say, for example, there are some countries, they don't give a fuck about COVID. You can do what you want. But they now going to have to take a test if they want to come to something over here. Is that what's going to have to happen then?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, I honestly, I think that's kind of bad business, to be fair. For a little while, that's going to be bad business. Because it's like, everyone for festival is going to be doing it at the same time. I don't think that's a manageable situation. Secondly, also take into account that the people that you're going to be asking are a younger demographic of people who have just got so much shit to do. The last thing sometimes they want to be having to deal with amongst all of the problems they would have gone through with COVID, not being able to get a job, probably university shit, going broke. You think I've got time to be thinking about a Ticketmaster or some bullshit if I hadn't even got money to pay to go to the concert in the first place? So if you're making it more difficult for people to enter these situations, I just don't get. I feel like you're forcing people to do something, but we've learned through COVID, there's not really much you can force people to do right now. Even black people are taking down statues. It's going mad. So I don't get it. Like I don't get it.
We have to rebel the right way.
You have to rebel the right way.
The right way.
What's that?
Guy Fawkes.
Oh, listen, oi, Bluetooth spud, maybe infrared. I don't know if I want anyone to see.
Gotta rebel the right way. Like, I'm tired.
In a pink hat, I hate you, my brother.
I'm tired, bruv. I'm sick of these guys, bruv. I've had enough. Fam, man, like, we ain't on what people were on back in the day, fam. Off with man's head and them kind of things there. Like, man's done with these silly regulations and rules, bruv. It's long, fam. Man are ruining people's lives, like even ours at whatever age we're at. Same way you're talking about the youths at university, not getting jobs, struggling in life. These men are just doing nonsense and probably still moving around freely and that. No COVID test. How's Boris getting it? But I ain't got it. He's out here more than me, but he's supposed to be leading by example. I'm not understanding, fam.
And you know what? You can't even begrudge a man who lives by a code and says, yo, this is what I'm going to live by, hopefully have a good life, and they're consistently disappointed. I can't tell that man don't go mad. He's invested his time into something that has consistently disappointed him, only for them to say some bullshit now. Because if they want to rise up, man are rising up for less in the hood, you know. I've seen man get shanked over stepping over trainers. And now, we're in a situation where we've consistently put time and effort into what the government says for us to go this way, that way, this way. They actually don't have to deal with any of the consequences that they probably tell people to do. They don't have to deal with none of the consequences of it. That's why they can just freely do it. That's why they can say, they can just suggest anything because they're never going to feel the effects of it. If anything, they might feel the benefits of it, but they'll never feel the negative things of it.
Nah, never.
That's fucked. So I shouldn't even listen to them.
Shouldn't.
Are we?
Now, you know what? Obviously, this is just going to be a thing. This is just going to be a thing, though, where for a while we have a choice for a while.
That's it.
For a minute, you have a choice.
Optional.
Yeah, it's optional. For a while, you just might not be able to do certain things, and that's okay. But then after a while, the choice then becomes this ain't the choice anymore.
It's grayed out, bro.
Knee on your neck, my brother.
So wait. The artists clearly have to take it then because they need to do
100%.
So
those are the first ones.
You're gonna
it's
say
gonna
to
go
the artist,
the music.
If you don't do it, you can't make money.
The music. That's what's gonna happen.
I told you we need to go home. You see in Jamaica, no, you can do a concert now, 900. Maybe not now, but you get me. When things clear up over there, you can do big concert over there.
Nah. Did you see what Buju put up?
I can't wait. I can't wait to see what someone like him has been talking about.
Did I send it to you, Poe?
Of course you sent it to me because I reposted it and I saw you send it to me. I was like, yeah, Chuck, because I think I saw you post it.
Buju's tired.
He's not good, fam.
He's upset.
He's had enough.
He's had enough.
I tell the brethren, no, everything alright, everything alright.
He said, I tell the brethren, nah. Everything alright.
And it alright. Straight to the point.
When someone asks you what's going on and they actually tell you the truth. They actually tell you how they're feeling. It's like, I'm fine, it's all good, man. I said, nah, everything alright.
And it can't alright. What do you?
I tell the brethren, no, everything alright, everything alright. Who want done this mass wearing bullshit in a Jamaica? Who would fit dead, I got dead, and who not got dead just live?
Who's gonna dead, and who's gonna live, just live.
And do you know why he said that? Because he's been watching Walking Dead. So he understands.
Man are on this herd immunity thing.
I'm telling you, I'm on that.
You're so smart, but you haven't found a cure for cancer. You're both all out in a line and putting the Jamaican people in abject fear and driving us all to poverty. What have you done for all those who you have laid off and made them business close early? Jamaican people need to wake up. I'm done with the fuckery. Jamaican people need to wake up. But now we're no mask. A man no for mask no make for man. So hear this. And from September and January we do about to fuck with the people them. Free my people. Free my people. Now.
No.
You know,
in case you didn't know.
Yeah. Not tomorrow.
No.
Yeah. No.
Specific. No.
And look, I run joke about it, but honestly, fam, like, he's an older man. So when I take a look at the people in politics and I'm like, rah, you're out here telling everyone in the working class world what they should be doing with themselves. You've never been there. You have no understanding of it. You don't understand the problems that they have to go through, but you just give them more. Bro. And then us being here, just keep listening to them and they just keep giving me more problems. That's the reasons why you accept problems in your whole life, you know. The moment you go, I'm cutting off from everything that consistently give me problem, that's when I think you're free. And that's what I can say about Buju. Buju's an artist, so clearly he's made enough money for him to just do whatever he wants to do within his lifestyle. So he has more time to think and he's just going, rah, look at all the struggles people are actually going through that I have the luxury of not going through. And look at the person responsible for it. But unless you have that time to actually even flex, you will think Buju's the madman. He's not the madman. God did not make mask, you know. It's not in the Bible.
And everything, right.
Jim Carrey wore a mask. Look how much problems he had. Problems got law. Drill rappers wearing masks, look how much problems they have.
They get to off
But
mask.
as soon as government say wear mask, look how much problem I have for not wearing mask.
Words.
I might look at this dog. Bujo! Misool come dog! In the mountains! With CALUM!
Do you know what though? I reckon what's gonna happen anyway is there's a black market for everything in it. So what happens is there'll be a black market that's created for certificates.
Word.
Of
Come on,
course.
we used to do
Of
creative
course.
things like without technology, bus card. Man will cut out numbers and stick that on. I'll pull up to wireless with something messy, fam. What do you mean, bro? What?
That's actually a funny conversation.
It's the
All the
digital
different
age.
things that we've styled out in order to just get it. Because I remember with the bus pass thing, I remember one part you had like a little scratch card in that as well, and people were finding ways to just stick over.
What? I watched my mum do that.
Is it? Yeah.
She got and work. She made it there and back. What? That bus card was expired.
Ages ago. They had stock of numbers just to stick on.
Hey, we were finessing buses from a long time as well,
Just
innit?
ago.
What, going like one man will go up the top and fling the bus pass out the top
pass
window.
back, the hand
Yeah.
back.
Let me show you how old school I am. This is how terrible. I don't know who's. That's what I'm saying. The government are so lost. So lost. I swear to you, when I was in year 8, they tried a thing where if you've got your bus pass, you don't have to show it. You can just walk on the bus.
What?
So what's the point of
God strike me down if I'm lying, but you won't because I was there. I'm telling you lot right now, because I don't get that. You're going to tell people that the only trick though, when you got to Turnpike Lane,
You have to show it.
10 inspectors
Yeah,
waiting for you to come. But you know why they were dumb? The stop before, you could see. So the legit person, being me, I would sit at the front of the bus, happily. I made my little plan with the rude boys, negotiation. You have to think about your strengths. I'm cool with them now. I'll let you know if there's inspectors. We'll just let them know. But that was the one thing they tried to implement, and bare people bumped it. Everyone
Me and you are
bumped
too
it.
similar, bro. I'm too much of a pussy to be trying all of that stuff anyway, bro.
It's long after a while. Just pay, bro.
Man. I didn't like that anxiety. I remember man would like jump on the train and go all the way to fucking Reading without like that just did too much for me, man.
Well, I was
man will hide
bumping
in
train.
toilet.
I was bumping train to Guildford daily.
What, I'm
for
pretending
football.
to do? Was
Every
you pretending
day.
to do the fall asleep thing?
Sleep.
Yeah.
There was 10 of us. Be in the middle. Listen, they're bugging the guys on the end first. You got time before they get to you. Like, so we'll make it to 3 stops away. Calm. We'll get off here. We'll wait for the next one. Ain't no problem. We was bumping train for 2 years.
Fuck.
I was too
bro.
scared,
2
man.
years.
Yeah, uni, I was bumping
it's whatever.
trains.
That was £13 a day.
What?
EMA.
My brother, influence brother, hear you.
£13
Do you know what
a
though? Do
day.
you know what pissed me off though? One time I got on the train with my brother. It proper pissed me off. I said, I'll pay for you. I encouraged him. He said, no. What's the repercussions if I don't? You'll get a fine. He goes, all right, cool. We've got on the train. The inspector's come on. I said, I'm not going to save you. He goes, I don't need your help. The inspector came and he goes, you got a ticket? He goes, nope. He goes, well, you have to have one. He goes, no, I don't. He's like, well, I'm going to call the police. He goes, go on then. And they were like, oh, well, he goes, you can't hold me here. He goes, I dare you to try. I'm going to get off the next stop because that's where I want to go.
Wow.
And he didn't pay nothing, but I paid £2.20.
It's always the unruly guys that get away with it.
Unruly guy.
That's why I said I need to break a law at some point, fam. I need to just do it now, man. I'm tired of living.
What, you ain't
this-
never broke one?
I've broken laws, but not. I've just
Not on
I
purpose.
bent. You know what I mean? It was like, oh shit, I didn't. know.
I didn't even mean to.
I didn't mean to do that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I want to like grab something and run, bruv, and just feel the rush. At adult age, look, I remember one time, yeah. I remember one time, Chris Rock was like, bruv,
That's it.
sometimes I just like to steal shit, bruv. Chris Rock is rich, you know. He said, I just like to steal shit sometimes and just see if I can get away with it. Sometimes I feel like, man, now in this, tell me right now, in all these restrictions, you don't feel like doing something mad.
Nah, man. What? Did you never use the teeth?
No.
Did you use the teeth? Did you use the teeth? Did you use the teeth? Yeah. What did you do?
He said, yeah.
Yeah. What?
We know you used it. Why you tip? You even got £10 in your pocket. What's going
Exactly.
on?
Yeah,
No, but he's obviously
just
You're
his father went
impoverished in
away.
the mind, bruv. You was rich. You had money.
No, my dad did.
Yeah.
Backwards. I don't know. It's the thrill, I guess. That's lit.
No, I used to
Wait. See, nothing happened when the riots happened. You done nothing.
I was there. I showed up.
No, Bluetooth spud.
I showed up still. Man was on a bus. I can't remember where, man.
What, in North London?
Heading to West.
This was when it went from North London, and then someone wanted to do one in Brixton now, because we heard what was going on over there. So we was in South, and I think I was doing it's mad innocent. Man, I was going Brixton for my mum with my cousin, sitting on the bus, and one guy goes, "Yo, man, them 8 p.m. bruv, going down, come Brixton, gonna riot it, innit?"
Man's gonna hit Dixon's.
Like, car.
That's where I'm going, fam. Let me know when
Land robbery.
You know, niggas have plotted and planned where they're going first.
As if man's got the drop keys to the
Man's
back.
going curries, bro.
Man went
Shut it
home
off.
and chilled and was waiting. Said, cool, everyone get their black shit. We're going. Told the man, then we all went. And my cousin's actually getting it cracking. He's in Vodafone. He's in there with the madman. And I'm just there watching, thinking, nah, man, probably loads of cameras over here. So I'm there.
Yeah, you're like me.
You know what I mean?
You're like me.
I'm there thinking, nah, someone's watching. And then he looted the whole place, ran back. Then they did one in Warfront. He was there too. My cousin loved it. He loved the life, loved the game.
Did you have one? Did you have a piece of that as well?
No, fucking, where was I? Waterloo. Yeah, Waterloo's in, affluent area. They shuttered off everything.
Yeah.
Like 2 days before everyone started planning it. But I remember getting bagged in H&M. I could have got away as well.
Oh, you got bagged?
Yeah, bagged.
Shit.
I didn't
What
know.
happened? What was the
In H&M. Yeah, we planned this one. We did it like off the cuff once.
On the riots day?
He's just
outside
looking
the
just
riots.
robbery. He's just trying to get a CD.
Just robbery.
What?
Broad
In
day boot
H&M?
in H&M.
What was going on in there?
No, we got away that time. And he was like, we wanted games, innit? Yeah.
What game?
No, wait. No, I'm saying H&M. I mean
Oh,
HMV.
HMV.
Oh,
they
don't-
You know what's so mad? You know what's so mad?
For fuck's sake.
What's mad is I knew exactly what you was talking about.
But they don't put the games in the case, innit? So we're out here just practicing.
Okay.
Cool. Practice, got away with the case. All right, cool. Still in West End. Gone H&M. That's where we got bagged.
Oh.
I'm all trying on jackets and that. Yeah, cool. And then I put my normal jacket over the top of it. Take them both off, put them down as if they're both mine. Walk away, put another jacket on. Come back, put on 3 jackets.
Yeah. Man's out there real puffered
Walking
off.
around like that, think I'm away. I'm outside the shop now with my boy. I'm looking for my boy. I'm like, this guy ain't beside me. What happened to him? I'm like, F it, I'm going underground. Get bagged. I look back, one big Russian guys all picking me off of the ground.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
Jesus Christ.
Russian, brother.
Russian. They've took me underneath H&M. I never knew H&M had a basement like that.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
you know the way you've come in here today,
Yeah,
looking
man.
like that.
Yeah.
I was like, where am I,
Metal
bro?
stairs.
Took me to the station.
You metal stairs.
I still got away with a jacket. They was like, which jackets is yours? I said, them two. I stole that one. I was like, cool. Have that. That's them two. It's mine. I wore that to school the
The
next
pussy
day.
and me would have just given up the whole thing.
Oh, they give it up,
I'd
bro.
give it
Right,
the whole
fam.
thing.
Them two is
You
mine.
know what? And I got some shit in my yard. I'll bring it back.
Yeah, that was my last robbery.
I'm sorry.
I was
sorry,
my
man.
guys went on a robbery without me once as well. I was fuming, like a house robbery. I was like, yeah, and you lot didn't call me. I was
What,
on,
did they catch things?
Yeah. So I was vexed. I see them come back with things. I was like, what, you lot never call me. I wanted some stuff.
I could tell you a funny robbery story still. These lot now, I'm going to change the names, in them. So let's just say Jack.
Chuckie.
Nah, I definitely want me. I honestly, bro, I wouldn't have the thing to do that. Yeah.
No, I'm joining.
But Jack and Thomas, they was robbing somebody that they knew. Right? So
Some
they've gone
hood
into
shit.
the yard. Yeah, they know this brother. Yeah, they know him well. Yeah. So anyway, they've gone in there, ballyclavered up now, yeah. Jack and Thomas is in the yard now trying to pretend like they don't, like, where's the things, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, now, when they're in the yard now, Jack says to Thomas, yo, Thomas, I found it. Man said, Thomas? My name's not Thomas, bro. My name's Jill. Bro, obviously, you just gave away the thing, bro. My man
Everybody knows
now
now.
that it's you, bro. You're supposed to be my I thought you was my guy.
Are you
we've heard
serious,
stories like
Jay?
Bro,
Meeting.
that's what they did.
Remember
Yo,
when someone
Thomas,
got bagged?
I found it.
And his boys came to his mum's house. Were like, oh yeah, he said we should come and get the da-da-da.
Who?
The peas.
Say that again?
One you got bagged.
Yep.
His boys came to his mum's house and said, oh yeah, da-da-da sent us to get this, innit? Left with the peas. Spent it
Rob
on.
man whilst you gone
Off.
to go
I remember
sit
one of my boys came to me planning a of my own boy. I was like, both of them are my boy, innit?
So what do you do in that situation?
And you're coming to, I'm like, why you come to my house? Why don't you just do it? Like, now I'm involved. Like, now I know.
You're an assistant.
Yeah.
I can't talk you out of it now because then it looks like I'm on his side. So now you might go to the next shoot and say, yeah, I need to get Fred down as well.
Yeah.
Magneto, they try.
Right, they're trying to draw you in it now. For not, like, you ain't even.
Just
So what did you do? Oh, what did you ride out?
You needed a serial mum in your house.
do it.
My mum would never have
He said,
approved
yeah.
that.
He's like, yo, you know what?
cash is
Bob, I
upstairs,
don't come on, yeah.
No, you have
know
to
where he
ride out it,
keeps
man,
it.
now. No. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm not in it.
bruv, I was pissed off. Did you know what this was over as well? The reason he was on him is because we was going to, like, we went Richmond College, innit? We was going to a sleepover.
Oh, I was trying to go there. There was bare gal in that college.
Yeah, everyone had it. That college is massive as
There
well.
was a sleepover with the bare gal.
Oh,
So
for
one
real?
of the youths never got invited to the sleepover, innit?
So he's pissed.
So he's pissed.
He said, I'm robbing him.
That's what roadman are like. You know?
They just need an inch. You know, I've realised about some people, yeah? They just need an inch, fam.
right
I
there,
feel like
a
some
little
people,
bit.
yeah, I've always felt like this. Some people just have it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just have it for you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could save the Queen. You could save their youths. You could swim the channel for
Yeah.
25 miles. They will not rate nothing.
Nope.
The moment you do one thing bad,
Yeah, exactly.
They're
They're
gone.
there. They're there.
They're on it.
Man might all be in there like, bro, I'm sorry, bro, that I had to do this, but you know what, fam?
Man needs to hold that.
Because you get what I'm saying, bro? And you know what,
Fam.
obviously, I check for man and that, but bro, I'm sorry, blood. The grade man,
Fam.
you get what I'm saying?
I've seen some vicious shit. Like, you know what's funny? I always used to think like America was bad. And it's like, that was like my first kind of vibe of, okay, that's what a hood is like. Oh, London isn't really like that. But then when I look back on man's childhood and the things man's heard or seen, I'm like, that was some vicious shit that was going on. Like, we was all in this area and man were just preying on each other
There's
sometimes.
some savages, man.
Bruv,
do you know what? That's the bad thing right there as well. When you was
mad.
around, it was like Big Brother. For my estate was like Big Brother. The way people would turn on people.
Bruv.
So, but our estate wasn't like a vicious estate. It was just a nasty estate.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
one time, one of my cousins told some dons to come and like rob our youth club, fam. So imagine I'm at the youth club, and I was
you
like,
the
the
one
head
that you
youth worker
worked
there.
at?
Yeah, I was the head youth worker there, and there's like 7-8 young people inside there. And I always used to shut the door, but after a while, our estate had a reputation of football, girls. You could even come get your hair plait. It was a nice place.
Light skin brother getting his hair braided
You know,
in
I'm
the
over there,
middle of you.
Mario playing in the
next to the
background,
tuck shop.
braid my hair. You're like, this is alright. You might even catch a unicorn. This one night though, Thursday, it was a Wednesday night, because Thursday night we always played football. The Wednesday night, and it got dark early, winter time. My brother, I've just seen in the blink of an eye, and the room is maybe 2 of this room, so it's not that big. And everyone's in their own corner. One people playing PlayStation, I'm there playing cards, whatever. Bruv, there's 8 of us in there. I blink, there's 48 of us in there.
Ross Clark.
Everyone's in black, and it's like,
What were they trying to get?
That's what I'm saying,
this
bruv.
is the thing, but
Trying
people
to
were
rob
just
a you
bored.
or
They were just trying
something?
to, someone set us up. Someone's like, yeah, they've got loads of stuff in there, go and rob it. So
Did
now,
your youth club have like PlayStation?
we had loads of stuff inside there, like loads of different, like, table tennis, all of that. So I'm sitting down now.
I was gonna rob the table tennis.
Fam, but you're bored in the hood, I guess.
That's what Borden does, bro.
Oh, it's
Well,
mad.
it's funny, you know when you go on the estate, yeah, and then there's like a random table tennis thing in the middle of the road in the estate.
Well,
I
it was
just took
probably
that.
them. It was
Yeah.
probably them.
Yeah.
You know, like they
Bro,
could just
Philip,
come
what's
here
this
and
though?
play.
Imagine we're there. This is how bad things can get in the hood. So the first thing I've said is, what's going on, boys? Because I recognise some of them from the other youth club in Tottenham as well. So I'm like, what's going on? They're like, well, yeah, your cousin sent us to come and whatever. No, he didn't tell us. He said, no, someone sent us still. I'm like, well, get him on the phone so we have a talk. So I'm trying to play it down, have a laugh. They're like, no, man ain't travelling all this way to not do anything. And bear in mind, I'm the only man in this facility right now. Me and my brethren. Everyone else here is like 15, 16. They're kids, bro. So I can't even do anything. And the only thing in my head is, so I've just said to the boys, all right, look, you lot come over. I've tried to do it in a normal way. Like, all right, you lot come over here. I called my boys, like, boys, everyone's come over here. We're trying to figure out what. Nah, fam. They've grabbed one dashed him on the floor, smashed the TV. Everything just started happening so quickly. It was like Walking Dead. Yeah, I got the Rick in me. I ran. I got up anyway. We've pulled everyone and we've had to bring them to the corridor. But then after all of that, it's got so bad that when we've got outside, a youth has backed out a knife on me. It's at my stomach.
Wow. No, that's nuts.
Bro, like, I'm just like, and I'm just doing youth work. And then a Don has pushed him out the way and said, no,
Did you say that as well? Like, I'm just a youth worker.
No, you ain't never say
no high-vis
Chuckie
jacket or nothing.
I didn't say shit. I'm sitting there like,
that's like reading off the CV. Nah, fam.
I'm just a youth
I
worker.
worked at Marks and Spencer's last week.
I just got this job, bruv.
I was a drug dealer last week. I was trying to get into music management.
I know you're paying, bruv. Trust me. I know. I've been there.
But yeah, anyway, the youths then pushed them off. And then even after that, just the whole, you know what? Blame your cousin, fam. He set us all up.
Yeah.
And then you look back at the youth club, it's completely smashed up over
Nothing. Damn.
Nothing. And I'm just like, I got a little scar on my stomach, there's blood trickling down, there's youth club smashed up. I'm like, this is absolutely crazy.
There's no funding to repair it either.
No funding. Furthermore, there was more now restrictions. They made a gate. I had to have, they put in more security for an isolated incident, which was internal. Because of their ignorance, and then eventually we couldn't even do the youth club no more. So that's the hood, fam. Sometimes it's terrible, bro.
I rate you guys for you to even go to work after that again, bro.
Because you know the dangers, though.
I'll quit for less, bro.
Nah, you know that if it was like me in Brixton and that happened, I don't know no one in Toast Hill.
What's
going on? Gypsy. Big man, I'm out. I've watched enough videos and I've been robbed twice outside McDonald's in Brixton when I was 16. I just wanted a cheeseburger. I'm not on it. I'm out. But it's Tottenham. Like, I know absolutely everyone. If I don't know everyone my age, I'll know the older people or people. And it's like a real community. It's like no one's going to do that for no reason, but they do that for no reason. If that makes any sense. It's just that little give people an inch. So people didn't like Ferry Lane's too friendly. So like, they're just like, them man are always getting blessed. Let's go smash it up. That's all people need at 15, 16.
That's it.
Do you reckon man's going to be shot in vaccine in the hood?
Oh, yeah.
That's scary, but yeah, bro.
Yeah, if they got a card machine, I'll buy it.
That's a contactless.
Yeah, I'm done it.
I said, you know what? Fuck it, bro. I could do that for Edge Note. Come with me, bro. Come with me, bro.
Fucking hell. Nitties are going to be full-time workers, bro. Like in suits and that. That's going to be the new nitties, bro. So, bro, like, so what's it going to take for you to go and do it? Because I don't get the vibe you want to do it now.
Do you know what? It's funny, I was talking to my mum about this.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's try and analyze it.
Go on.
They're going to shut down different things.
Right.
At what point are you like, nah, I need to get this fucking vaccine, bruv?
Before it gets super long.
Yeah, like...
They can't make you watch Pornhub or something like that. Oh, you have to have a vaccine. I'm out. I'm letting man know, give me the vaccine now.
Now, by then, I would have got the black market one.
Yeah.
There's always another website.
Yeah. I would have got the black market one.
Well, how much would you pay to get the certificate? And you wouldn't even have to do
What, to jump on Pornhub?
Nah, certificate to say that you had already had the vaccine.
How much would I pay?
Yeah, because you get it for 48 hours. Instead of paying for the vaccine, you just pay for the certificate that you give to like Ticketmaster to say, look, I've already got it, or the exempt certificate.
Do you know what? It all depends on the situation. Like, let's say I'm trying to get into let's say I'm getting into a festival. Yeah, I got a festival to go to or whatever. I might be with an artist then. He's performing a monumental moment or whatnot. Yeah, and now I'm having problems at the door because I don't have the fucking thing. If there's a man outside, I'll go up.
There's Chuckie there with a belt.
I'll do 1/5. I'll do 150. I'll do 150.
Can they really make it?
I'll do 150.
Can they make it a
2 bills tops? But I ain't doing. I'm not.
So quickly.
Yeah, I'm not having man hold me for ransom too much. I'll go to my yard.
It can't be compulsory though. It just doesn't make sense.
It might be.
It can't be. No, it can't be because there's no consistency to it being compulsory. Like I think they would have made that if man was dropping dead in the street because of this thing and man was foaming from the mouth and there was more visual examples of fuckery because of this. I think the scaremongering in you to get it done will be our all-time high.
Yeah.
But with the amount of conflicting arguments there is on this thing, can you just say to a man you have to have it? Because then surely that's going to be another... I don't think it's going to be as simple as that, you know? Because even when I walk into shops, I say I'm exempt. Argument, done. Like, the conversation you thought you were going to have is...
You walk in there and say I'm exempt thinking there's going to be an argument.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
it's like,
Oh,
no,
I don't give a
you know, you simmer down a piece because you've gone in up.
Yeah,
I'm exempt.
No, Chuckie.
Because you're ready for an argument.
No, I'm nasty. I'm not ready for an argument. Excuse me, so where's your mask? I'm exempt. Can I just grab this?
Okay,
I'm not interested in the conversation with you about my medical history. I don't even know you.
About my medical history.
Somebody have my medical. No, my brother. I'm exempt. You do what you're doing. I do what I'm doing. God bless.
But playing devil's advocate though, like, at what stage, if everyone does have to have it, I'm probably gonna be one of the people that are last in line a little bit because I do want to see how it plays out a tiny bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be the first one to jump straight forward for this thing.
Word,
Yeah, you know what I mean,
word.
let me see what's going on. Let me see how this
Yeah.
pans out,
But
and
the thing
then
is,
we'll
I
and then
can't
we'll
take
go
it
from there.
evident.
But I will be honest. I won't be the last.
No.
I won't be like, you know what, standing outside chilly, you know, like, you know what I mean? That's my mum's on that. I'll be honest with you, my mum's definitely on that. My mum got an Oyster card hella late. Even then, even when it was like that was the only thing you could get, she was still on that. I'm
last. I got online banking 2 years ago. I'm last with
Are
them.
you comparing Oyster card and online banking to your blood clot health? Your backside, all
I'm
of
not
you.
in
Let
a
me tell you
rush.
something.
But what's your health though? We don't know if this just COVID's
exactly.
new.
You don't know.
So man don't even know.
So you're gonna be your own guinea pig. Let me tell you something. This doesn't make sense.
No,
to me.
so other
If
people
I
will be a
see
guinea pig
somebody,
before me.
but imagine this. You know, like for example, there's certain things that have happened. They've gone through many generations. We're 70 years old now. We see the risks of it.
Yes, exactly.
If I don't have that, I'm
not doing it.
This is mad. I have to deal with it, you know?
Yeah.
It's all good and well saying go to this bloody concert, but after that, 50 years from now, I'm laying down in my bed. My right leg don't want to move.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm like, this
Starts doing that.
it's just doing this.
Yeah.
And then you see the news. COVID users. So this is it now.
Everyone from
So now what do I
2020.
do?
Yeah, exactly.
And now everyone just
And
wants
there's
it done.
there's no injection for that.
And there's no injection. And now there's an outrage and we have to have another vaccine to get rid of this.
Yeah.
And when you get rid of that, that starts.
No,
You know
you with a
what?
girl
Fam.
now. You with a girl now and your legs start doing that. Nah, man. And do you know what? Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
If it's gonna happen to anyone, that would happen to me.
Yeah. You would get the leg one.
Yeah, I'll
the
get the leg one. Yeah.
Like side
about
effects,
to-
leg shaking,
Yeah,
Chuckie.
I'm listening to slow jams now, ready to get inside now. Next minute.
You might have even put on an old school to bring you back like a Usher Monica.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all of that. Nah,
I'm not on it.
that's why I'm funny about anything. When it comes to
Yeah.
injections.
You would never know like what's gonna happen next. There was something that I remember when I was studying psychology, right? And this makes me scared of any sort of vaccine. There was some sort of supplement that women were taking in like the 70s or something like that called thalidomide, yeah? And they were taking it for morning sickness. So just a simple, you're vomiting, you're not feeling too well, you're woozy,
'cause,
whatever,
okay.
whilst they're pregnant, and they were taking it, just a normal pill or whatever. They found out that their kids were fine, but their kids' deformities. Because of something they did. So you basically just fucked your grandkids because, not fucked your grandkids,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear
But
that,
you
yeah.
basically just did that just for morning sickness and you didn't even know it was going to affect generations ahead. So vaccine could be calm for us. You don't know what
Yeah,
it's going to
true.
do to your kids.
But then, do you know what though? Devil's advocate. We need McDonald's.
Word.
I mean, what could that do?
But you might, but there's example. McDonald's has been around for time. If you want to know what excessive McDonald's can do to you, jump on Google. But you can't jump on a Google to look for what this vaccine does.
Nah.
It's just telling you, you want to go and see Drake.
Go on, do your
Hold
thing.
that vaccine, bro.
I'm telling you, I'm with my brother. I'm with Magneto. I'll just be watching it on a Snapchat. I will get Snapchat for that and just watch the concert in my yard, widescreen. We're doing our thing.
Bare angles.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't
angles
necessarily
now.
see, like, obviously some people are talking about them thinking that there's some type of microchip that they're gonna stick inside you and all of that, yeah. And like I hear people talking about that, and I've heard that. I've actually read that in a book from a long time ago about microchips and all that. But in my head, yeah, when I see people talking passionately about that, in my mind though, I do just think about this. I'm like, oh yeah, you're going super ham. You're on your phone talking about microchip right now with a microchip right in your phone right now that knows exactly where you are and collecting data points right now. And the algorithms is, you understand what I'm saying?
You even tell it
Chuckie,
where you
I
are.
understand that, but at some point you gotta stop. Like, you're not gonna go, well, you
I
cheated
hear
on
that.
me twice, so I can take a third time.
Yeah,
Big man, we
man.
have to stop at some point. And I'm just saying, whatever these people want from man, I don't know where we're going. I wouldn't even follow them on social media. I don't know where you're going. So if you just start doing the things that they say, just because you might be having a mobile phone, when do you stop? When is it like,
I got a big question.
when do you stop?
I got a big question.
Well, no, that's subjective, relative. Like
How do you stop or control like evolution?
Of what?
Does that make sense?
Of what? Of
Why
life?
do you want to
life.
stop it?
Huh?
Why do you want to stop it? Because I've been
But what's
trying to
evolution?
fly.
Right.
But what's the
So
evolution of life, though?
So, ultimately, yeah. Okay, like, so the way that people communicate, whether it be via phone or whether it be by computer and all of that type of stuff, at one point would have been alien to a lot of people. Yeah?
100%.
And then at some point, there are just things that are being put in place that make things convenient and easier for us. Yeah. Right? And that's just never going to stop, is it?
But that's
So
because of what, though?
What is it because of?
Because of the circumstances we're in.
Right.
Our convenience is based upon our circumstances, what we need to do in order for us to survive. Now, if you change your circumstances, you're changing your convenience. So this evolution is only applicable to a group of people that fucking care about it. If you go live in the mountains in Jamaica, this doesn't mean anything to you.
Yeah,
so that's why I
don't
say
give a
to you,
shit.
is it really of life? Or is it a group of people that just want to go in a particular direction and you're not aware of where they're going? If you go to the mountains and live a life, everything you need to know about what you're going to have to deal with for the rest of your life has already happened, and going forward, I don't see it changing that much. But in this world, there is so much changes and they're so drastic.
Right.
Once you've got used to one thing, your brain has to get used to another thing.
Right.
How is your brain going to be able to deal with so much things at one time?
But that's the question. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but not everyone is going to have the finances to be able to ideally go and do that if that is their thing. Some people are going to have to live here. Some people are going to have to, yeah.
No, of course.
But also,
Of course.
but some people are going to have to live here and not agree with the direction in which that things are happening, which some people will say is some form of evolution. How do you stop that?
But it's not evolution, though. It's not evolution that you need to worry about. This is what I don't understand, people. Look, my bro, if I don't use social media, my life is still good. I use social media to benefit me. So if your evolution is selfish, it's not evolution. It's just my dick's bigger. How can evolution involve numbers? It's got nothing to do with us. Somebody has created that and said join it and be a part of it, and they've made it look so glamorous. If you don't a part of it, you've got a bit of FOMO. My brother, that's a choice you've made. Yeah. So this evolution thing, God didn't come down and bring this. No higher power that I don't understand brought these things. We're not talking about trees, bro. We're not talking about animals. We're not talking about natural things. We're talking about man-made things evolving. And if man's making something, there's a reason they're making it. And unless you know that person, you'll never know the reason. So how can I just jump on board? It's like Egypt thing. I'm not on that. But you have to be aware of what you're putting in your mind, fam.
You're right. And so I agree with you, yeah. But see, like, you've used an example of Instagram, and I understand that, and you're right.
Yeah.
But then, like, we talked before about, what do you call it? Oyster card. Yeah. That is, like, the way that we used to travel on the train, however many years ago, is very different to how we travel on the train now, which was someone's plan.
Yeah.
That was someone else's plan.
Yeah.
But now, someone else's plan ends up being a thing now that, like, you can't get on the train unless you use either your Oyster card or your phone.
Because they work backwards, innit?
So,
they set out there 20 years and work backwards from there. Like, Apple already know what they're doing in 2 years.
Yeah.
5 years, 7 years.
But it's a choice. I don't have to use that mechanic if I don't like it.
But they're gonna make it.
They're gonna make it so that
it'll
be different.
Yeah, but they're gonna make it. But then you have to. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Like, my bro, man has to live for you, my bro. Don't you understand? If anyone changes anything in my life, that's for them business. It's their yard. I'm not going to be like, change it back for me. You didn't make it for me in the first place. So why would you change it for me? That doesn't make sense. So if they want to change anything like that, if you trust in that system and you're disappointed, that is your fuck up. That's not nothing to do with anybody else. If I make this water and I make it a particular way and you love it for 10 years and I change it after 10 and you don't like it, so fucking what? Who are you to tell me to change my water? Who is anyone to tell Arriva to change the oyster? Fam, find something that no matter what changes in life, you're cool. That's why the man riding a bike, the man riding a bike don't care about Oyster card. Every year when he rides his bike, all he's got to worry about is someone that wants to kill him, knock him over. His dangers don't change.
I hear you, but remember, we're talking from a general perspective and not just, I guess, of course, just talking.
No, we're talking from a life perspective, bro.
All right. But even then, there's always something. It's like, unless you actually just stay in your house and do nothing, you don't travel anywhere, or you walk, you walk everywhere, but you're not a part of technology, you're not a part of anything that is being made to make your life convenient, because ultimately that's what they sort of pitch things for a lot of the time, innit?
Yeah.
A lot of the time things are pitched for conveniency.
Yeah.
So you end up spending the bag or whatever it may be because it's just convenient.
Yeah.
But then at what point do you say, I just don't really like the direction that goes in? I don't like generally that it's going in.
No one does that these days.
Right. So, but you do get people though, because he's right. You do get people that go and say, you know, fuck that. I'm going to go live in the hills and go and stay there and go and eat off the land.
But I'm not even asking you to say that. I'm saying to you, I don't know how many countries are in the world, but that's the amount of governments there are. Yeah. So that's the amount of options you have to go and set up shop elsewhere. And the easy thing to say is, oh, Paul, everyone can't do that. My brother, the person that I call uncle, one of my Turkish brothers, uncle, came to this country with nothing.
Yeah.
He now has bare property and stuff back in Turkey. He started from ground. The only difference between him and other people is he has a plan. He's not just working to pay bills. He's not just here to survive. He knows what his plan is and he works to that to find out the next step. So then he has his convenience in Turkey. Not over here where he knows he will be pissed off and it can't. He has convenience in a country that is more reflective of him. Now, I understand that is a big thing for people to do. I understand that is a very, very crazy thing for people to do in their mind. But I'm asking you, is it wrong? And you can't tell me because you haven't tried it. The people that come to this country have something to compare it to. That's why they go back. They're like, oh, I just got to make money here and go back home. The people that are born here look at it as home, but nothing tells you this is home. If you're a black man picking up a note and you've never seen a black person on it, how is this home? If you walk around the town and there's statues of people that have killed you and done things, how is this home? If the government is not speaking to you at any point when there is new people in power, how the fuck is this home? Because in what I call home, there's a consistency. I have love. People can come. We can chill. It's not a place where like 1 week you can wear your trainers and next week, nah, if you're not wearing black trainers, you can't come in my yard. And what kind of blood clot bullshit's this? So I say to people, test yourself, make changes, stop copping out and blaming this and blaming that. If you've done that for 1 year and then you've done it for 2 years, after 10 years, it's very difficult to take control because you've put trust in someone for 10 years. It doesn't mean you can't start. So people that cop out don't start. I don't cop out a shit. I will start, bro. If I'm not happy, I'll make myself happy. I want people to have that control.
100.
Not this government bollocks. Who cares?
Man on the BMX, you know.
Come on, empower. Chuckie, I like to empower people. I think it's very important to tell people you can. Because I understand you're going to go in so many places, Instagram, Twitter, social media, and people will tell you can't. Your parents, you can't. Work, you can't. I'm telling you, you can. How about that? I'm the difference.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of God, fam. That's it. He made all of this, so he can take it away. Why should I be afraid of anybody else? They can do exactly what they can do to me. I can do to them. I'm genuinely afraid of God, fam, because of the amount of power he has. Man likes to have power based upon money. Money's not power. Money's a weakness. The ability to understand money and how to use it, that's a power.
You see the way that people see God, in the way that people talk about God and stuff like that, in the way that I see people talking about God and that, it always, I always find it interesting when people are scared of the God that they talk about.
The guy sent Jesus down.
As in because God made you, like, why would you be scared of?
Because
if God is like what? If God has that like if you say, and this is just something that I'm thinking of right now, yeah.